Hello everyone, this is Required Fields here, and I'm just going to do something I haven't really done before. I know that in the past I've done videos, last year I did some videos for some underrated bands of death metal and thrash metal and traditional classic power metal. And now I'm going to just do a review that that's dedicated to a particular album. My first just one particular album review that I've done. In my underrated thrash metal videos that I did last year, I mentioned a band called Torture Squad, and they were the last band I mentioned. They are more of a hybrid of death metal and thrash metal, but I had to mention them because they're an excellent band, and Pandemonium is the album I'm going to be reviewing. This album right here. Excellent album, and this band is very underrated, so I feel I should get the word across about them. The album starts out with just a intro that's less than a minute long, and it gets to the first real track in the album, Horror and Torture. And this is one of the two songs in the album that got a music video made for it. And some people describe this band as almost like Suffocation playing thrash metal, because the band is about 50% death metal, 50% thrash metal. The thrash metal influences are predominantly Sepultura, Circa Beneath the Remains, and Dark Angel, Circa Darkness Ascends are the main thrash metal influences, and some classic Creator in there as well in terms of the thrash element of the band. And Suffocation makes up most of the death metal influence, I'd say, here. And the next track we have on the album is, but Horror and Torture, first I should do, that's the first real track on it, and it really is an excellent way to start off the album. Excellent song, lots of brutality and excellent riffs, and production on this album is excellent for this type of music, and the bass can be heard real well, and there's some, and he's very good bassist too, the bassist. There's some parts of the album where you can hear the bass real well, and he's a very technical bassist at times, and the drumming is excellent, and the guitar riffs, is, in addition to being awesome, are very well performed, and he's a very good guitar player, and writes great riffs, great leads, and also the guitar tone of this album is ridiculously heavy. Some of the heaviest you'll hear on a death metal album or thrash metal album. It has a very heavy guitar tone. And the next track we have is Towers on Fire, and that is some more of the same of what was on Horror and Torture. And then we get to my favorite track in this album, which is the first one I heard in this album. I heard it a number of years ago. World of Misery, and this song is the song that got me interested in the band to begin with. And I wasn't able to pick up a copy of this album until earlier this year when I ordered it online. I got it in the mail back in January, and I was really happy to finally get an official copy of this album, Pandemonium. And then after that we get to Leather Apron, which is a bit more mid-paced and more melodic than then the tracks came before it, but it's still a great tune. And we got Out of Control, which goes back to the fast stuff, and is also excellent. And then we get to the other song that they made a music video for off of this album, Pandemonium. The title track is probably next to World of Misery, probably my favorite track here, although the first real track here, Horror and Torture, will be up there as well. Pandemonium is an excellent track here, and then after that we get to the interlude track, I guess we could call it, to the last track on. The second to last track is Requiem for the Headless Rider, and that's a bit more of a melodic interlude track to the real closer, The Curse of Sleepy Hollow, which is an excellent track to close off the album. And this band is from Brazil, and while the best Brazilian metal band is, well, Sepultura. Torture Squad are easily my second favorite band from the area. And Pandemonium is the best album coming from Brazil since Sepultura released their Rise in 1991. And it's a shame that this band isn't as well known as they are, Torture Squad. I really think that a better known death metal band or a better known thrash metal band should take them out. Say a better known thrash band like Megadeth or Overkill. I know both those bands are a lot more melodic than Torture Squad is, but or even a more modern thrash metal band like Havoc or Vector. The Torture Squad should really be taken out on tour by any of those bands, or it should be taken out by a well-known death metal band like Suffocation. Because this band really needs some more recognition. And anyways, if you could track down a copy of Pandemonium, get it. And I don't know if they have it for sale on iTunes or not, but if not, they really should, because it's at least still the band is still getting copies of it sold, at least digital copies. I mean, whether it's a digital copy or physical copy, just make sure you get this albums that support the band, and hopefully they'll get on a tour of a better known metal band, and that should really get them some more fans, which they really need, because Pandemonium is one of the most underrated metal albums out there. Excellent stuff. If you can get this album online, or if you can get a digital copy of it if it's on iTunes, hopefully iTunes will have it. I don't know if they do or not, but hopefully they'll get it on there real soon. But anyways, that's my first album review. I have some more to come in the future, but that is my first real album review that I've done. And anyways, to my brothers and sisters of metal who are watching, stay metal, and this is Required Fields just signing off here, and support this band Torture Squad. And I guess that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.